Hello students, now we are starting a new chapter, that is plant tissues. So before going for this chapter plant tissues, let us recall that in the last chapter we have studied about cell, its structure and functions. So when we have studied about that, we have learned that a cell is the structural and functional unit of any living being. So when you are talking about the cells, we have seen different types of living beings, like we have got unicellular organisms and multicellular organisms. When we talk about the unicellular organism like amoeba or euglena, they are unicellular organisms or they are made up of a single cell. So a single cell is going to perform various life processes for these cells, like we have got respiration, digestion, we have got many other life processes: respiration, digestion, excretion, reproduction, etc. These are unicellular or single cell. Even though it is a single cell, it is a living being, it is performing various life processes like respiration, digestion, growth, reproduction, etc. That is, single cell is performing various life processes for these unicellular organisms. Okay, then how about the multicellular organisms? Now we have got multicellular organisms like plants and animals. But now as we are studying the plant tissues in this chapter, let us talk about the plant. So plant is a multicellular we know that a plant is a multicellular organism. So when you are talking about multicellular organism, so I have told you that in the unicellular organism the life processes is performed by a single cell, but in the case of the multicellular organism there are numerous cells which are performing various functions. So when we talk about the tissue, so here plants have got numerous cells which are performing various functions. Now when you talk about the tissue, so what is the actual definition of the tissue? Now tissue, it is a group of similar cells. So it is a group of similar cells performing a similar function or a specific So a tissue, it is a group of similar cells performing a similar or a specific function. So in the multicellular organisms we have got numerous cells performing various functions. Now as we are studying the plant cells, plant tissues, let us talk about a plant. Let us take an example of the plant and study the various functions with the help of tissues. So this is a plant here. So in this plant we can clearly see we have got various parts, like we have got leaf, we have got stem, we have roots. So this is a plant where we have got various parts. Now when you talk about the plant, it is multicellular, and in multicellular organisms there are numerous cells performing various functions. I have told you that. Now let us talk about various functions like absorption, So what is absorption? Absorption is nothing but absorbing the nutrients, minerals, water, etc. from the soil by the roots. We know plants are autotrophic. They prepare their own food materials. For that they require raw materials. So raw materials are actually absorbed with the help of the roots by the plant. So absorption is done by the roots. Then we have got the other function, like we have got photosynthesis. So photosynthesis is actually performed by the leaf. So leaf and roots are different. Leaf is performing the function of what? Photosynthesis, and roots are performing the function of absorption. Leaves are also helping in exchange of gases, exchange of air. So what is exchange of air? You know, I have told you respiration, digestion, excretion, reproduction, they are all important life process performed by the living beings. So here absorption is done by the roots, photosynthesis is performed by the leaf, then exchange of air is also taking place with the help of the leaf. Then we have got transpiration. So what is transpiration? You know, excess water from the plant is given out through transpiration. So transpiration is evaporation of the water from the plant through the leaf. So transpiration is also taking place with the help of the leaf. Then we have got reproduction. So you know, reproduction takes place with the help of the flower. So okay, this is the stem and this is the flower. So a flower is actually helping in a reproduction. So in this way, I have told you that in the multicellular organisms we have got numerous cells which help in various functions. So here we have clearly seen that plant is a multicellular organism where various functions are performed by various parts present in the plant. So with this we can clearly understand that all the parts do not perform the same function. So different parts are there for performing different functions, and these parts are made up of different types of tissues, that is plant tissues. For example, when you talk about the roots are made up of tissues which help in the function of absorption, and leaves are made up of the tissue which help in the process of photosynthesis, exchange of gases. Then we have got storage, etc. Then we have got flowers. Flowers helps in the process of reproduction. So these parts, they are made up of different plant tissues, and these plant tissues are performing various functions. So when we talk about the plant tissues, in the plants we have got four basic plant tissues, like we have got meristematic tissue, then we have got dermal tissue, then we have got vascular tissue, and we have ground tissue. Like this, I have told you that a plant has got various parts which are made up of different tissues, and each tissue, I have told you, it is a group of similar cells performing a specific function. So here various parts are made up of different tissues, and these various parts we have seen that we are performing various functions. So in the plant we have got plant tissues, and these plant tissues are of four types. Basically there are four different types of plant tissues in the plant. They are meristematic tissue, dermal tissue, vascular tissue, and ground tissue. So meristematic tissue, it helps in the growth of the plant. Then dermal tissue, it helps in protection of the plant body. Then we have got vascular tissue which helps in the conduction of the various minerals, water, food, etc. Then we have got ground tissue which helps in the strengthening of the plant. So here we have got various parts of the plant which are actually performing various functions. So we are going to talk about the plant tissues one by one. Let us start with the meristematic tissue, and go on with the dermal tissue, vascular tissue, ground tissue, etc.